So in the festival of Diwali, we in Hinduism, there is one kind of thing that we celebrate. We call it Dhausi. So
Oh,
our village means all these young kids, they came together and played it. Okay, and what basically happens here, they go to, means all these young kids or whoever, a group of people, they visit everybody's home, and those families or those houses who belong to this religion, Hindu religion, they visit their home, and they play dhausi over there. You might have seen some videos how they play dhausi. Yeah, and in exchange they get rice and money here in our village. So they got rice and money. So what they did with the money, they spent it having this and that. Okay, and the rice, it was kept somewhere. So they, but they thought earlier that they would definitely go for a picnic, and the same thing we executed last day. We used all these rice to cook food, to cook in the picnic, and we even collected 50 rupees from each individual who went to picnic. There were total 30, so approximately if 25 to 24 individual, they paid 50 rupees, and with that money we purchased chicken and remaining, yeah, items. Yeah,
as you
this is
said,
all about.
you are vegetarian. So how difficult for your other other friends to carry you with themselves? Because the thing they are gonna have, it will be a non-vegetarian, such as meat or something. Hmm. But how difficult for them it is to carry you, or they're interested in to carry you, or you just forcefully go with them.
Well, last day I was only the guy who is 19 years old, who was 19 years old and male, and remaining all of them were my kind of cousin sisters. There was also one of my sister, my own blood sister. She was there, but four, I guess, yeah, four of them were kind of my cousin sisters, okay, neighbors. So there was no male, and I was only the one, and even helped them, assisted them for budgeting, planning, execution. So I
Hmm.
was kind of important guy over there, right? So
Hmm.
they didn't ask me forcefully to go. Means they didn't. I didn't go over there forcefully. It was kind of my choice and my desire that I wanted to go, and they even accepted it. Yeah. So it was not at all a forceful action done by me or them. And talking of, yeah, this vegetarian and non-vegetarian. So like see, rice rice is obviously vegetarian, and dal is also vegetarian, chips is also vegetarian. The only non-vegetarian thing is chicken. Okay, so they cook it separately. And talking of the stuff which can be cooked as vegetarian, so potato fry was there, so they cooked it in separately in wok, right? We call it wok utensil. Yeah. So I don't face much difficulty, but obviously they had to cook potato for me, and it was kind of difficult. But bro, like, it doesn't take a lot of time, right? It barely takes 30 to 20 minutes. Yeah. So I don't face much difficulties going to picnic as a vegetarian.
Okay, then how do you intact your feeling or your desire? Because when you see something delicious, it is human tendency to get attracted towards it, to wanna have it. Hmm. So when they were having a chicken or something non-vegetarian, which is obviously gonna be delicious, and in front of them you were having your own food. So that non-vegetarian thing attract you, appeal you, or have you felt that time that I want to have it like this?
All right, all right. Yeah, it is something that I would consider a good question. And in reply of this question, I would like to tell you that at this moment, I don't feel like having it. Okay, if somebody is even having in front of me, I don't even consider that. I am completely immersed into having my own meal and trying to make the most of it. Means I try to taste it. Like for example, if I'm having fried potato, so it is really delicious, bro, and I enjoy it. And because I was non-vegetarian before 1.5 years, so I really understand the taste. I know the taste of chicken. It is as tasty as nothing in this world. That's what I feel. The taste is very different, bro. You cannot compare with it with any other vegetarian food, right? It is indeed very tasty. However, vegetarian stuffs are also not very tasty. These are tasty. So yeah, and so I obviously have it and try to take the most of its taste. And because the desire of having this non-veg has somewhere vanished, so I don't feel like having it anymore. As I mentioned that even if somebody is having in front of me, I won't feel like having it. Yeah, I somewhere have forgot the taste of chicken. Not forgot, but like, it doesn't appear on my head. Yeah.
Okay, when you go to
Mhm.
when you visit your relatives, and we have a culture here that if any guest at your home, we wanna welcome them with the chicken or something non-vegetarian. It is our tradition. It is widely popular here. So, what is your relatives' reaction, or do they force you to have something non-vegetarian? Or if they don't force you, then what else, something extra or unique, they prepare for you?
Bro, I have been into such situation multiple times, even in birthdays, some festivals, and even if I go somewhere as a guest, I face this difficulty. Okay, so here, let me tell you what has happened in some of the event. Before again 10 days or 11 days, I visited to my mama's home. Uh, Maternal uncle, I guess. Yeah,
Mm,
mama's home. I went over there along with my mother, father, and my siblings. I think you have to hold on for a while. Hold on. Yeah, as I was saying, I visited their home, and they were completely unaware that I'm a vegetarian for almost a year. So obviously, they prepared chicken, mutton, and my family members all they ate all this chicken and mutton. And visited that place, and when they entered in, when we arrived, they served us some sweets, and there was some bread. Okay, we ate it and have some fun. And when we sat on the table, okay, which was actually set for us only, we sat down together, and now it came to serving chicken. I got rice, I got dal, and now they are about to serve chicken. And then I said, no, I'm a vegetarian, I don't eat chicken and all this stuff. Then what they said, one of my cousin sister, Arey, it is only one day, you eat it, nothing would happen. Then I said, Arey, Ray, I've controlled myself for 1 year now, how could I eat something like that? So what they did, they had prepared chana. Okay, in that day they make chana and all. Okay, so it was there. So they served me and I ate it with that only. Dal, chips, not chips, dal, rice, and chana. It happened one day. And before this, once I visited to one of my friend's birthday party, and there what happened? Obviously, they are unaware of my taste and everything. Not taste, my like whatever vegetarian and non-vegetarian stuff. Yeah, they are not aware. They are not aware. So I visited, and we cut the cake, had it together, and now it came to having rice meal. Okay, we all sat together. Now it's come. Now they were serving meal chicken. Then I told them that I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat, and now they are shocked. Hey Ray, you are non-vegetarian, you are vegetarian. You should have told us earlier, we would have prepared something. So what happened? There was the vegetable of bitter gourd. Yeah, fried bitter gourd, and it was they had cooked it in the afternoon. So that's what they served me, and I ate with that only. And one more funny one. Okay, I again visited one of my friend's birthday. So again they had prepared only non-vegetarian stuff, food, non-vegetarian food. So there I had to eat rice and dal. That's it. And I came back from that place. Hold on. It happens with me.
Okay, I appreciate your dedication towards being a vegetarian, but here in our society, people are not very much educated and aware. So if I tell them कि I am non-vegetarian, in Hindi it is called शाकाहारी. ठीक, person who eats साग सब्जी तो उसको बोलते हैं शाकाहारी, है ना? शाकाहारी, मांसाहारी, सर्वाहारी in this way. So if I, but people popularly known a vegetarian. Hey, चल रखो. Here, majority of people, they know vegetarian as a das. Okay, if you are das, it means you are vegetarian. If you tell them that I am vegetarian, I am शाकाहारी, they don't understand anything. You have to call yourself das, कि मैं das हूँ. Okay, and they will automatically get the idea that you don't have non-vegetarian things.
All right.
And it must happen, you must have experienced it, that if you're any of relatives, they are not very much aware with that, aware of it. So if you tell them that I'm vegetarian, so have they asked you ever that why are you vegetarian? And they must not ask you something that, oh, ये सब कुछ नहीं होता है, it is nothing like that. Okay, just have it, forget it, have it. Then how did you feel, or how do you cope up with these such situations?
Well, now it has been more than a year. Okay. So now whenever somebody asks me why you have turned yourself a vegetarian from non-vegetarian. So here now what I say generally that I don't like eating. Okay. I don't feel like eating it. Hence I don't eat. That's the reason I give. And they stop themselves. Earlier, when somebody used to ask me why you have turned yourself vegetarian, at that time my reply was something different. It was like, I love them, I love animals, and I don't want to kill them. If I'm
Yeah,
having them, means indirectly I'm killing them. So it is something that I consider as a sin, and people should not also do this. All this mentality was there, and some of things are still there. But what I feel now, that if somebody is having it, it's their choice, bro. Let them have it. Nothing happens. Yeah.
you're
And
right.
yes, and many times when I have been into such situation where I got asked from people like why you have turned yourself vegetarian, and when they keep asking me questions, why, so I try to change the topic, bro. I don't deep dive into it. Yeah, that's it. But the situation they make after asking this question, like it's little weird, and how to tell them that these are the reasons, that's why I don't eat. And I don't even want to make them feel kind of bad, that if I tell them that I don't eat because these are the repercussions, and it is considered to be not bad, not good from my side. So obviously if they eat, then they are doing something bad. That's what would be considered, right? That's what would be considered. Yeah. So I try to avoid giving this answer, and just simply say them that I don't feel like eating them. So I don't eat. That's it.
Yeah, if you tell them your proper reason, they will keep grilling you, they will keep asking you different questions, right? So just be straightforward that, yeah, I don't like the taste. Okay, I'm not used to it, I hate it, it is not something of my kind. That's
Yeah,
why I
and they
don't.
would start giving their own suggestion that it doesn't happen. It is not very bad.
Mhm.
This and that. I have got many suggestions from people that you should eat chicken. You should eat chicken. Yeah, so that you would be stronger enough. So now, if somebody say like this, I would show them my bicep.
So it is, I personally feel it is not something easy to control, to being a vegetarian in the society, in the living or staying at a family where everybody is having non-vegetarian things. Okay, even it is considered one of the good thing, means one of the remarkable thing, I would say, because on regular basis we don't have chicken, we don't have non-vegetarian things. Okay, and when it keeps, like whenever you bring it at your home, some non-vegetarian things, it appeared everybody feels like to have it. Okay, if they regularly have their lunch by 2 o'clock, today they will have by 1:30, 1:30, right? And something, yeah, in this living in this environment surrounded by completely non-vegetarians, it is appreciable, really admirable.
Well, thanks for this.
Mm.
But I sometimes I face the consequences earlier. Okay, let me tell you something which happened to me. See, our body. Okay, whatever I'm going to tell you, it is my knowledge which is limited. Okay, I don't know the entire thing, but whatever, as far as my knowledge is concerned, I'm telling you all this. So earlier I used to face one situation, one problem, which is called something in medical term. Okay, the problem was that inside my mouth, I used to face one problem, like chil jata tha. Okay, and whatever, if I eat something chilly or hot, I would feel so pain inside my mouth. Okay, it used to happen. So once what I did, I little bit delved deep into it and tried to figure out what's the reason. And eventually I came across something. So there is, like, see, as a human we need some chemicals, or I would say nutrients. Okay, and all these nutrients we get from food, right? And there are some nutrients that we get from non-veg. Okay, non-veg. And
Mhm.
if we do not get this, we would face problem. So
Yeah.
earlier I used to not consume a lot of dietary, right? Dietary, yeah,
Mm.
dietary or dairy
That,
product, yeah, dairy products. I
okay.
used to not consume dairy products and this non-vegetarian stuff. So what happened to me? Hold on. क्या देगा? हल्दी दूंगा 10 का. Yeah, 10 रुपया.